30,000 Year Door is perhaps the best game of the RPG genre I have ever played. It is incredible. I'm going to be doing a retrospective in this video, going through everything I can without any spoilers, so don't worry about that. I did have a script for this video. In fact, I actually read the script, and I was in the process of editing the audio, and I was like, man, this sucks. This is like cringe. So I decided to just wing it. It's much better this way, probably, for everyone's sake. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and here we go. Okay, so how this video is going to be broken down is into a couple different pieces. It's going to start with the storyline, the world, the UI, the battle system, partner system, then Peach and Bowser intermissions, improvements from the original TTYD to the remake, and also we're going to talk a little bit about the optional and post-game content, again, without spoiling anything. So that's the layout of the video for you. Okay, so plot of TTYD it's insane. I love it so much. It's so original for a Mario game. It's much more than Peach gets kidnapped. I mean, she does get kidnapped, big spoilers, I know. But it's so much more than that. What happens is that Peach goes on vacation to Roadport, and she meets this woman who's trying to sell her something, you know, classic stuff. But what happens is she holds a chest, which apparently only opens for people of pure hearts, which opens it, and there's a map inside. And it's a treasure map. So she sends it to Mario, and he's like, hey Mario, let's go treasure hunting. And he's like, oh boy, gotta get spent time with Princess Peach. Why not? So he goes to Roadport, and they're gonna go treasure hunting. Except for Peach was kidnapped by the time he got there. And by the way, it wasn't Bowser this time. Big surprise, I know. Anyway, when he gets there, got these people asking about crystal stars. There's a female Goomba who's like hanging out there, you know, and there's guys, these horde of guys in like weird costumes. They're called X-Nauts. They show up and they're like, hey, I heard you've been asking around about those crystal stars. You can tell us everything you know, and you can walk away today. And she's like, no, thank you. And then she hides behind Mario, who is just passing by. He's like, wait, what? And then Mario gets thrown into the fight. And when the fight gets a little more chaotic, they slip away into the city of Roadport. Now, that's quite the start compared to a lot of the other games, which is just you were fighting Bowser or something like that. This is way more unique. You do get introduced to the main antagonists of the game pretty quickly, and you get to just appreciate how chaotic this town is. It's Roadport. When you walk, right when you escape, there's a noose. There's a literal gallows standing right there, right when you escape. It's one of the first things you see. It's like, what the heck? So the whole town is chaotic. We'll get more into that later. But now Goombella the female Goomba, is forever grateful for his help. And it decides to help him with a little Crystal Star adventure, because it turned out that she was also looking for the same thing. How fate works, isn't that crazy? So everything I just said, that all happens within the first quarter to a half of the prologue. So to say that this game is brimming with content would be the understatement of the year. Honest, I love it so much. I'm not going to spoil how many chapters or anything like that, but listen, the formula for the chapters is relatively consistent. You go to a new area, you see that there's a problem in the area, and that there's an individual with a problem which is different than the problem affecting the whole area. So you befriend that person by helping them solve their problem, and then they join your party, they become part of the partner system. I'll explain that in a minute. And then, once they're part of the partner system, they will allow you to access the other part of the area, if you will. And by accessing that area, you can solve the actual problem affecting the region. And the problem is usually very, very linked to someone having a crystal star and is getting up to tomfoolery. because crystal stars are pretty powerful pleasures. You learn that all very quickly, so it's not really a spoiler. But it is amazing. Each of the places is very unique from each other. I love them all so very much. Every chapter has its own personality, its own aesthetic. I love it. I honestly love the creativity they have put into this game. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Roadport, because that's the town you arrive at. And it's in the prologue. You explore a good majority of it in the prologue, so it's not like I'm going to spoil anything surprising or anything like that. You arrive in Roadport, the brawl happens, where you meet Goombella, and she becomes your friend. One of the very first things that happens after that is you can walk up to the gallows and literally just, you can't interact with it, but you can walk up to it. And it's in the dead center of town. It is just it's so unbelievable for a Mario game, the level of character and personality that is in there. I love it. Personally, I love it. You would not see it in today's Mario. And I love it because of that. I really do. You feel how rough the town is. Truly, you do. Because one of the first things that happens is when you're talking to Toadsworth, I believe, in the background you see Piantas in suits and ties, like they're in the Mafia, hint, beating up some, I think they're crawdads or something like that. They're like these crow-looking guys. They get beat up by the Pianta Mafia. Literally what? And this happens in the background. This isn't something that's like, oh my gosh, I have to interact with this. No, this is just a little touch in the background to give you a little more feel for the town. And then after that, when you're just progressing, you get robbed. You literally get pickpocketed near instantly. They steal 50 of your 100 coins. Half of your coins are gone. You can buy a bandit. You can follow the bandit if you sort of just look around in the back of the town, and you can go talk to him, and he would give back your coins that he stole from you without too much of a fuss. It's a very inconsequential thing. 50 coins in the long term is not much money. You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, 50 coins, that's like a fortune. Maybe in the prologue, but not really long term. Look, it's amazing. I love it so very much. It's such a small tip, a small little, event that happens that is inconsequential, but adds so much character. I love it to death. And not to mention there's this underground area, we'll get more into that later, maybe a little bit. There's an underground sewer area in Roadport. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. We'll be getting more into that later, don't worry. Okay, so now we're going to be getting into the UI and the battle system. The UI is relatively self-explanatory. There's HP of you and your partner, your flower points, which is what you use for special moves, which are more powerful than your normal attacks. Then there's star power. You use that for crystal star related moves. As you get more crystal stars, you get more powers, which I really like. All of them are good, by the way. Every single one of them is actually very strong. I would say none of them is bad. I would say not a single one of them is bad. Some people will disagree. They're wrong. Don't worry about it. But look, it's okay. I forgive them for being wrong. It's not the problem. The UI is very simple. It's very intuitive. You learn very quickly. It's amazing. And despite it being relatively simple, you get to learn. There's like a higher level of complexity to it. With the batch system, we'll get into that in a second. With the batch system, we'll get into that, but it allows for a high level of complexity in the battle system. Additionally, the XP system, how you level up in this game, is you fight people, you get star points. Once you get 100 star points, you level up. You can get 5 HP, 5 max FP, or 3 badge points, which again in a second, and then you fully heal. I love it. It's a very simple system, yet you can very easily specialize into something. Even though you only have 3 choices, you can easily specialize. Mario is going to be a very tanky guy. Or Mario is going to have a lot of flower points and go crazy and be like a glass cannon. Or Mario is going to have 100 badges and be the most wacky character you've ever seen in your life. All of those are valuable and actually some viable strategies. And I love the fact that even some of the sillier strategies which you were like, okay, there are badges specially for those strategies. And I love that. And they help make it viable. It lets you be creative with what you want to do. And it's phenomenal, really. Okay, so now we're into the proper battle system. The proper battle system is it's a turn-based battle system where you go, you attack the enemy attacks you. Pretty basic stuff. What makes it different from a simple turn-based thing is that there are action commands, basically quick time events. If you select this attack and you click the button at this time in the attack, you will get more power behind your attack. Or if it's a different type of move, which is not necessarily doing damage to the enemy, like healing you, it will heal you even more, or restore you FP even more. You'll learn all of that very quickly. That helps make it a lot more engaging. If it was a simple turn-based, it would not be nearly as engaging. But because it is like that, there's a quick time event inputs, it makes things so much more interactive. And I love it because of that, I truly do. Okay, and the badge system, how it affects the battle system is it allows you to use different tactics, techniques, everything is new. It can give you you're more likely to be evading things. You can start with a random status effect, which is beneficial to you in each combat. You're more likely to slowly regenerate health over time, which is not something that normally happens. You have to use an item or rest or something. They even allow you to access new moves. So, like Power Smash is one of the first things you get in the prologue. It's a hammer attack. It does twice as much damage. Well, for the prologue it does twice as much damage as the hammer usually only does 1 damage. Power Smash does 4. It's really a +2, you'll learn later in, but it feels like it's twice as much. You don't use it terribly much in the prologue, but it is amazing, and I love it so much. That you have such customizability, and you can let your creativity run wild with the badge system, and how you want to specialize Mario into a very specific task, and you can also specialize your partners into a specific task as well. More power and less defense, or more defense, more power, you get to choose. And I love that. It is highly, I wish they continued that more, honestly. If in the new games, if they added the system, I would probably buy it without a second thought. So yeah, there you have it. Okay, so we're on to the partner system. It's kind of what you expect. I already explained about how you get partners. What I'm going to explain now is what the partner is. So the partner, they will help you in combat. You can swap out your partners, you can only have one of them out at a time. The partner is very important, not just in combat though, it's also important in the real world, the overworld, whatever you want to call it. You can interact with the environment in different ways. I'm not gonna name any partners, but look. Oh shoot, there's that thing over there, but I can't reach it. But I really want it. How am I supposed to get that? Let me scratch my head. I guess I'll have to come back later. And then you go, and you get the partner, and then you do the little partner tutorial, which explains what it is that they can actually do. And then it's like, hey, that's exactly what I needed to access that. So you go back and you get it, and it is wonderful. You just like, wow, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Look, if it was just in the combat system where the partners made a difference, I would be not nearly as ecstatic as I was about it. But because you can really feel one of the partners you get, I think it's a third partner, you get a level, fourth partner, you get a level of mobility. You know, like, oh, this partner helps me move faster. What? That's crazy. That's not really a spoiler, by the way, so I'm going to say it. Yeah, but one of them lets you move faster with their ability. That's their ability. And you can go over small gaps, which you wouldn't be able to normally. Like, you can jump over them. That's pretty cool. So all I'm saying is, you really feel like you're using your partners, not just in combat, but in the overworld as well. And each of them has a lot of personality. I'm not going to spoil it, but I love every single one of them, some more than others, but they are all amazing. Okay, so on to the Bowser and Peach intermissions. I'm going to be very brief because it is a very spoiler-heavy topic, because it gives out a lot about the lore. So what happens is, between the chapters, you play the chapter, and then there's a little Bowser and Peach intermission, where you're taking a Peach's POV, or Bowser's POV, and they're each doing their own things, and they're eventually, they converge. They converge their paths with Mario, and you can feel it too. It's like it's a Mario game. You're gonna fight Bowser. I know, it's a spoiler. You will fight Bowser at one point in the game, so don't be like, oh my gosh, Bowser, what a surprise, in a Mario game. What? No, you know that you're gonna fight Bowser, and I love it. But you can feel how it's sort of been building up, what Bowser wants, what he's trying to do. He finds out that someone stole Princess Peach, and he gets very upset about that. He's like, no one can steal Princess Peach except for me. What, Mario's looking for treasure? I want treasure. Let's steal treasure too. It's amazing, I love it. That's basically the intermissions though. I'm not gonna spoil it. I want you to witness it, the lore drops in your first playthrough yourselves. I'm not gonna spoil it. Because now I'm going to talk a little bit about the improvements from the original TTYD to the remake. That was released on the Switch the other year. Very good. I love the remake. They improved the graphics, they improved the frame rate, everything generally improved. As a near completionist, there are some things that I have noticed, which I really appreciate. For example, in the Road Port Sewers, this isn't really a spoiler, so I'm going to say it. In the Road Port Sewers, there is a pipe system which allows you to backtrack to different regions that you went to, because you will have to at one point backtrack for the story. And in the original, it was so painful to do that. I was like, why is it this painful? It took way longer than it had to, and I think the pipes system helps cut the time in half, and you don't have to fight as much, because when you're walking to the towns in the region, you have to fight enemies on the way, and it becomes it's a whole thing. So what I'm trying to say is that it was really, really helpful that they did that. I'm very happy that they made a remake. It's amazing. We'll get into some of the side content as well, like the side content and post-game content in a minute. We'll get into that. But just generally speaking, there are general improvements here and there, some of which you can notice, some of which you will not notice, because of how coding works. But I really appreciate the extra care that was put into TTYD. They really did think like, okay, what can I do to make this game, which was already amazing, just a little bit better without removing anything that made the original amazing. And they do, and I love it. Okay, so now we're going to go into the side post-game content, which is not related to the main storyline. So there's a lot to explore. If you explore Rogueport and you explore all the other places, you will find so much stuff. So much stuff. It's amazing. Phenomenal, really. You wouldn't believe it. There's so much content hidden behind every little crevice and corner. There's star pieces. Those are hidden in literally every corner of the map. You just walk into a random corner that you can't see, and it's like, oh, what's that shiny thing? You pick it up, it's a star piece. Those are things that can be traded underground in the Rogueport sewers to a very special badge trader. You'll meet them very quickly, don't worry about it. No spoiler. But you trade it with them for special badges, some of which can only be gotten there, and some of which are duplicates of other badges you can find out in the world. Which is also pretty good, because you find them out in the world. I want to apply 2 badges, which slowly recovers Mario's HP over time. Huh. They do stack. the badges stack. So if you apply the same badge multiple times, it will stack. Which, is pretty good for certain strategies. I love that. There's also a Pianta-themed casino if you want to do that for the Pianta Mafia. There's slot machines if you want to go gambling, feel free. Gambling is fun. Well, it's in theme with the town, so yeah. But there's also something really cool, the Trouble Center, it's called, where you progress through the story, and you can go to this Trouble Center, which is basically the side quest. It's the only place you can get official side quests, per se. And some of them just reward you in coins, but some of them give you very special items, very special interactions with people that will help you significantly, and I highly recommend doing them. Trust me, I highly recommend doing them. Even if you don't do them in the game, if you are struggling in the main story, do them. You'll be like, oh my gosh, that's a new mechanic. That'll help me get better items, per se, if you know what I'm alluding to. There's one that helps you get better items. Do it. Do it. Trust me, do it. You will not regret it. It adds so much character and lore and just dynamics between the people of the Mario worlds, regions. It's just like, wow, I can't believe it. On top of that, there is one last thing I want to mention, other than the Happy Lucky Lottery, but that's a bug. Look, there is a Pit of 100 Trials. It's not mentioned, to my knowledge, anywhere in the game, except for if you stumble upon it yourself. You go into the pit, you go into the pipe, and at any time you can leave. Anytime you can leave. But you have to go through 100 consecutive battles. And you have to fight the 100 consecutive battles. Each of them progressively getting stronger and stronger. So a lot of the characters, or the enemies you will face, are from the main story, so you can really feel like, okay, this is from that chapter, this is from that chapter, I'm definitely stronger than I was before. You can feel the progression, and then you will fight the boss, which is stronger than the main campaign's boss. Like, I actually went and I fought that boss, and then I completed the main story, and I was like, oh, I won. It wasn't like super underwhelming, but it was definitely less challenging than the Pit of 100 Trials boss. Again, you can challenge yourself to whatever you want. There are unique rewards that you can get only in the Pit of 100 Trials, and I recommend it. And in the remake, they added a second thing as well. If you do the Pit of 100 Trials again, you can get a second. There's a new boss they added just for the remake. I'm not going to say what it is. If you know, you know. It's a very fun little Easter egg, because people in the community who played the original game, this was one of their favorite characters, and you actually get to fight that character. So it's really fun. I like it. So that is that post-game side content part of the game. At the time of recording this, it is about $60 to be bought on the Switch store, online store. I mean, it can be cheaper if you use the Nintendo game vouchers. You get 100, you get to pick 2 games, so you can save about $10 on each game. Or if you wait for a sale or a deal of some sort, you can also get some money off there. If you spend the money on this game, you will not be disappointed if you love RPGs. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. I understand that $60 is a good amount of money. Personally, if I could price the game, I would say roughly $40, $45 seems like a reasonable amount of money for this game. Because it was a remake, they did put effort into the new graphics, but they didn't remake the system, they didn't make things from scratch. It wasn't that much effort they put into it. They did put effort into it, but they didn't make a whole new game. It's a remake. So to charge $60 for a remake is expensive, but I do recommend buying it. Or at least wait for a deal. If this is a lot of money for you, I would recommend waiting for a deal and also watching a playthrough of maybe just the prologue and the first chapter. It'll give you a very good sense of what the entire game will be like. You watch a playthrough of the prologue of the first chapter. Hint, link in the description. My second channel where I do a stream. I do a stream. Do it. Look at it. Trust me. I had so much fun with it. I did near completionist playthrough. so you will really get a good feel for everything. I recommend the game to be a 10 out of 10 as a game in general. Now, bang for your buck, I would say it's a 9 out of 10. Like $60, it's a good amount of money. But if you haven't played the game before, I highly recommend dropping the money on this game. It's a phenomenal game. It's really amazing. I love it so much. Guys, a lot of work was put into making this video. It was a very long video. I made a whole script. It's like a 3-page script. I'm looking at it right now. And I read it almost word for word, and I was listening to it in the video editor, and I was like, man, this is cringe. I don't like it. I don't like how the way it sounds. It sounds way too wannabe academic or whatever. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. So what I did was instead, I just sort of, I remembered what I wrote down, and I went through it again. We re-recorded the entire thing, and was just sort of like, alright, you know, I'll wing it. I'll remember the bullet points in my head. We got this. So this is the first big video I've made, which is actually, I'm somewhat proud of. I mean, making gameplay videos, that's fine. But look, this video, I put a lot of effort into it. If you like it, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. It is a big motivation for me. It is, to know that people actually appreciate the content that I make. Trust me, I would appreciate it if you did such a thing. And let me know if you want to do a retrospective of certain games. I have a couple games I'm looking at the moment. And if you want me to do a retrospective of each individual Paper Mario TDYD chapter, like I would go through the prologue, then chapter 1, chapter 2, each in their own video, there would be spoilers, examining what makes those chapters so good, and even rating the individual chapters. I would love to make that, but I need to know there's an audience for that before I make it, because if I put all the effort into it, and there's nothing there, nobody's really caring about it, then it feels a little bad. So thank you guys for joining me, as always, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.